What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So today we are going to be doing something special, attempt number 4 on our Pegasus. But before we do that, I think I have to transfer my horse over, so 1 second. Don't actually remember how much it costs to do that, but let's go do that while we do something. It is stable. Our horse is at, is that Valencia? Sandgrain. Okay. Mount delivery to Stonetail Ranch, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so we have 10 minutes, but before we start, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the videos lately. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys stick around for more cool stuff. And I woke up earlier today, saw this, so I figured, hey, let us send these mails while we're waiting for our timer to go off anyway. So I also do appreciate it. Anyone who sends me this, I will 100% send it back, and I know some other streamers do as well. And yeah, I appreciate it. You chose me. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we'll open those boxes as well. Is there a way to copy paste that? Okay, cool. 1 down, 2, 3. You guys and your complicated names. I hope these are like, yeah, like the I's and L's. I'm just making sure. Like, I don't want to spell someone's name wrong. That's like actually bad. That's why I'm like double checking it. All right, cool. Let's see. Nice. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it as well. Yeah, like, I'm just so scared of misspelling someone's name when they took the time to do that. Should cover up some of the time. Sweet. All right, let's see. What do we get out of these? To be honest, I have no idea. Okay. By the way, any like cronstones, memfrags, or like these are all enhancing materials for the most part, minus the Mount XP scrolls. I'll be using it for enhancing videos as well. So cool stuff. I appreciate it. You're giving me free materials. The worst thing I think I could get is probably the Mount XP scrolls, as definitely don't nearly need those. They gave us so many of these. What was that? I feel like I saw something. Oh, okay, cool. Right. Manufacture. They actually had something a few months ago, I believe, where you could, there's another method of making this, and it's using, what is the magical light stones? I forgot that existed, but cool. Then you manufacture all of these. The hardest part for me is the mythical feathers and the mythical powders. Everything else is pretty free. But I think the biggest bottleneck for most people are the mythical feathers. That's why they're like permanently sold out on the market. Alrighty, nice. Let me go deposit some stuff and figure this out. Oh yeah, by the way, our progress towards everything so slow. Like, I'm trying right now, all of you who were wondering yesterday, so I added this node. Like, I connected from Shikatu all the way to Obedience, and the only reason why is because it gives a Histria bonus, and you guys know I've been at Histria for quite some time. And so over here with the recent patch, they added it. So like anyone with any node in connection should see that they have like some sort of bonus. And so the node level went up from 10 to 20, which is pretty awesome. And it's basically, how do I describe it from before? So before, if you had a level 10 node, it was 10% chance to get a 50% drop rate, which is like 1 in 10. Every 10 monsters you kill, one of them will have the higher drop rate, which doesn't really mean anything late game, because it's just like you could kill the 10th one, could randomly have something that you want or you don't. But nowadays, when you have the connection, you just get a flat like percent bonus based on whatever you have. I believe that is how it works. So I believe that's an overall good change. It does cost more to get it from 0 to 20 now, and I think it's like an extra 10,000 energy, which it kind of is a lot. But overall, I think it's a good change. And then like nodes can go up to 20, and so ours is at level 12 right now. So eventually the goal is to be getting our Histria node to 20, and then hopefully that just helps it overall. And then there's an event right here, the chocolate full of love. So it is very confusing. When I read the patch notes, it's like, okay, so you get the thing to 1,000 amity, and then you get rewards. So that's how it works. It's 3 NPCs, you get their amity to 1,000, play the mini game or whatever, and then they'll give you a thing. So what these chocolate boxes do is every day you get like the milk and like a cocoa powder or something, and then you turn it into these chocolate boxes, and then you give those to the NPCs that take them, right? And it gives you a chunk of amities, like 300 or something. So it just helps you get it. As for the rewards, they're okay. They're not like anything wild. But the one in Velia is the one you should probably go for first. Like, you can get one of each, but the one in Velia gives you a mystical cronstone box, which gave me only 100 crons, and I feel like those are a scam, but yeah. Also, for all of you who are getting artisan workers from the box or the event thingy, I think honestly, if you were gonna place workers anywhere or pick something, I believe you can pick. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not telling you some like false information. Okay, so you get goblin workers, right? And I think the best nodes for a beginner, like for a beginner player or your average person, is probably Velia or Heidel are very good. Alta Nova is kind of on the expensive side. Duvenkroon you don't need, and Mountain of Eternal Winter are good. So once again, Mountain of Eternal Winter, Velia, Heidel, and Alta Nova are probably one of the 4 you should pick from, and I think those are good options. So we actually have a video recently where I covered my node setup. Is like, I think the title of the video was called like my 415 CP node and worker setup or something like that. So if you're interested in seeing that, it was a longer video, so you guys check that out. I thought it was pretty good, and I cover what I thought was relevant nodes. Let me see how much longer. Oh, 30 seconds. Okay, we got 30 seconds left. Let me check. Should probably collect more of these while I'm at it. Make sure to do that quest daily, by the way. And there's one to get a feather that you trade in a Crocodile stone. I believe that is worth it. But for me, like, I very rarely, maybe like once every 2 months or so, I do like a tier 10 horse attempt, and today just happens to be that day. All right, so let me see. One of these horses has gear on it every time, and I just have to remember to remove it. All right, guys. Attempt number 4. We're using one of the names, but as you guys know, it's a 3%, and it's like cronning it or not cronning it. It's like enhancing mono stuff. There's no crons, there's no fail stacks. It either goes or it doesn't. 3%. YOLO. Let's do it. This would be a nice gift, Prolibus. Just throwing it out there. Don't look at that other mythical horse. Pretend I don't have it. I want a unicorn. Yeet. Cool. We just spent like 2 billion silver. Actually, how much? I don't actually know exactly how much it costs to do it per attempt. I think it's at least 1 billion. And okay, so if we take a quick look at the sensor and the like materials to make the old moon thingy, that was probably like 300 mil tops to just get the sensor, and then the mythical feathers alone are like 400 mil. I think they're worth a little bit more than that, but for the sake of so yeah, 350 mythical feathers are another 400. The horse thingies that are over here, so these Flower of Oblivions, this one is a harder to calculate one because it depends on how much you horse train, or do you buy them and just Imperial it for the flowers. So I believe to get 100 from me was probably 500 million, maybe 500 to 600 million. So a billion. Yeah, it's about like 1.5 billion per tier 10 attempt. But realistically, the silver is not the hardest part. It is doing some of the other tedious activities, like getting it. All right, so before we wrap up, what we are going to do is go capture a horse. So make sure to pick up these 2 quests. One is the weekly, one is the daily, obviously, and then they actually changed it recently so that it's a lot easier to catch horses, and the mini game isn't like breaking your keyboard, so that's nice. I personally don't know all the spots to catch a horse, but realistically, I don't really do much horse training and stuff. I do actually believe that training is one of my lowest life skills. I do bartering and sailing on another character. That's why the life skill is not high on this one. So, yeah, horse training, definitely my lowest life skill of all of them. But generally, I just come over here to catch a horse. There's a few like wild ones. Otherwise, on the hill in front of Velia, there's it's like the open plains. There's a few. I don't know, where are the horses? They're usually around here. If I have to swap channels, that's fine. The horses, it's like they knew I was coming and they're just like, nope. Get me out of here. I think someone must have done that. Usually around here. A wild horse or two. Found you. Wait. Dude, get out of the way. Why does it keep... I feel like this is not normal. Did I like break it? Okay. This used to be a lot faster as a mini game. Nowadays, you don't have to just like spam it, bro. I think I got stuck on the hill. I don't know why this is so complicated. Okay, let me try that again. I think something went wrong. Okay, that's what should have happened, I believe. What tier is that horse? The white and brown one. To this day, I still like have no idea what tier horses. Like, I know there's different kinds of each. But like, I don't have it memorized. I think they said you can, it works at 1 sugar, but I like to give it 2 or something, just make sure there's like no random percent. Okay. There we go. What horse? What kind of horse is this? I wanted that one, but this is the one we got, so. Oh well. Maybe next week. You guys remember grinding mains back in the day when it was actually a relevant spot? I do. Getting to 56 there back when it was difficult was the place to be, or one of them. So if all of you have been playing for multiple years, you would know that like desert Fogans, Nagas, and like mains were the places to be. Histria and Akhman were the ones that mega geared players went to when 240 to 260 AP was considered like top of the line. Also, there was a Bloodspawn Nuver yesterday, or this morning, and it was Bloodspawn Nuver always spawns when I'm at work. Tier 6, level 8. I feel like I should train that one and then Imperial it. So let me transport that one to Western Guard Camp. Okay. All right, so with that said, hope you enjoyed it. By the way, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for all the gifts and Valentine's goodies. I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you choose to send it to me, I will send you the gift right back. And usually I like to save it till when I'm recording, just so as an extra thank you, you can see your name and all that stuff too. So see you guys tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and have a fantastic day.